Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. So today's topic is going to be called the realm of safety. And I know I talk about teaching the brain that we're safe. So this gets a lot of pushback. So we'll get into that in a minute or two. Just going to enjoy this nice morning. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Figured I'd get out here early instead of wait until the day has escaped me. But we got sun's kind of rising behind those trees, or it has risen already. It's behind the clouds. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise. Breathe in the sanity. Exhale the insanity. Breathe in the clarity. Exhale the confusion. All right, so the realm of safety. I talk a lot about teaching the brain that we're safe so it can turn off these danger signals called pain or other symptoms, right? We want to settle the nervous system down by teaching the brain that we're actually okay. And the pushback I get comes along the lines of saying, but Dan, COVID, but Dan, politics, but Dan, family tensions, but Dan, you're not married to the person I'm married to. This person is always verbally, emotionally attacking me. The world is not a safe place, so I'm never going to get better because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to teach my brain that I'm safe. And so I just wanted to speak about the realm of safety and what I mean by this, right? Because this is really important. We cannot control the outside world. We cannot, like if we had to wait until everything in the world was perfect and safe, nobody would get better, ever. But yet, we are. My example is, I was able to eliminate 13 years of chronic back pain and what's called sciatica in the middle of my marriage falling apart. And it was one of the most unsafe emotional times of my life. It was very difficult and very challenging. And I still was able to teach my brain that I'm safe. So what do I mean? What's the realm of safety that I'm talking about? I'm talking about you're safe in your body, right? There's nothing broken or wrong physically, structurally. So you are safe in your body. That's first and foremost. Sorry, we got some construction happening across the woods. So you're safe in your body. That's really important because if you believe that there's a problem with your body, do you think the pain is going to let go? I don't believe it is. So you're safe in your body. You're also safe in your thinking. In other words, thoughts that oftentimes would send us into the stress response, we can come to the conclusion that, wow, I was thinking some real negative stuff and my pain flared up, so thinking's dangerous. And emotions. I got really angry and all of a sudden my pain flared. Or I got really sad and my pain flared. So emotions are dangerous too. And so what I like to teach is that you're not broken. Physically, mentally, or emotionally. And that you are safe in those areas. I am not suggesting you're not married to a narcissist or a perfectionist or somebody who is particularly difficult and tends to belittle or make us feel like we are not good enough for them. I'm not suggesting that's true. That very well may be your experience in life. And so, if that is the case, please don't assume that I'm dismissing some of the challenges that some of us have. And I'm wandering down this way to get away from the noise of the construction in the back. So, we don't have to have a perfectly safe universe and world in order to get well. But it's important to teach your brain that in your thinking, in your emotions, and particularly in your body, you are safe. And I believe that's enough. Because again, if you had to have a completely safe world in order to get better, I don't think anybody would get better. So that's really a nice, short, easy video. There's not a lot more to it. Don't worry about teaching your brain that the world and the universe is completely safe and you're going to live to be 120 and never have anything bad happen to you emotionally or physically or anything. That's setting the bar way too high and unattainable. But knowing with certainty what this TMS thing is, knowing with certainty that you have this thing called TMS and that your body is actually fine, that's going to go a long way towards teaching you that you're safe in your body. And that's going to go a long way to turning down your fears and settling your nervous system. And I am not suggesting there are not contentious people. I don't even know if I want to use the word toxic people in our lives. Yeah, I'll use that word. I'm not suggesting that there's not toxic people around who make life very challenging for us emotionally. But my point is, we can make a break. We can break the connection between stress, toxic people, toxic, emotional, social environments, and the need for chronic physical pain through accurate knowledge, assessment, accepting that that's the case, and some proactive approaches towards soothing the body, getting out of fight or flight as much as possible by using your body to calm it down, calming your thinking, learning to be more and more indifferent about the symptoms because they really don't matter because it's just TMS. Not suggesting they are not extremely troubling, painful, uncomfortable, and pretty awful sometimes. But the less we care about the symptoms, the less they own us. And then we shift our focus away from the symptoms as much as possible to virtually anything else. Even if it's just watching a comedy on TV. I was talking to a guy last night and he was saying, he watched a Jeff Foxworthy special. That's the you might be a redneck if you cut your lawn and you find a car, And so he's that guy. So find something that's going to make you laugh. Wake up and instead of saying, how bad is today going to be? Wake up and go, how much fun can I have today? Right? Teach yourself that in your body, you're safe. In your thinking, you're safe. How do you do that? By not believing all the bullshit thoughts that go raging through our head when we're in fear and anxiety. Not all those thoughts are true, and they're certainly not helpful. So why grab onto them and hold on to them? So we can teach ourselves that the emotions are safe too. Somebody wrote me recently saying, I cried a lot and my pain went up. And, now all of a sudden they've come to the conclusion that crying is dangerous or being sad is dangerous. That's not true. These are the things I'm referring to when I say teach your brain that you're safe. It doesn't mean teach your brain that the entire universe is a perfect place and you'll never encounter anything negative. It means that in your body, your thoughts, and your emotions, you're safe enough to teach the nervous system to settle down. And you can break that connection. I've seen it over and over and over again. So that's what I mean by the realm of safety. That realm of safety is well within your control, even though you may be surrounded by toxic social situations, toxic people, demanding people, perfectionistic, narcissistic, difficult people that are constantly pushing our buttons emotionally. But we can decide that we're safe in our body, our own thinking, and our own emotions. And if somebody's creating a lot of emotions, you can still teach your brain that it's okay to get pissed off, right? I don't mean blow up at the people around you, because that will have social consequences, and then you'll feel guilty for it or stupid for blowing up at somebody who's a narcissist, and that never goes well. But don't sweep the emotions under the carpet or into the subconscious. Allow yourself to feel them. Step into the bathroom, go into the bedroom, jump in your car and scream a little bit. Just give yourself permission to feel, right? That's what I mean by creating safety, that you're okay with your emotions, you're okay in your thinking, and again, most important of all, that your body's not the problem. So, the realm of safety. Hopefully this clarified this for some people. I appreciate you all. Love you guys and gals, and we'll see you tomorrow.